And hello everybody, welcome back. It is I, the BogMod, facing off against the Miguel, and we have wounded him much more than he was before. I changed up the gear on my characters, right? A little bit playing around with that.
Here goes nothing.
Well then.
Cleric skills, heal more.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
What is the logical course of action?
I don't like that he's going to get 3 actions. I changed the gear. Since he does so much physical stuff, right? I changed up his gear.
What next?
And now, buddy, no more.
I strike at you.
So we should be able to off him, hopefully next turn. A little light healing.
Here we go. Alrighty.
What next? Fire.
He's in the red.
Bring it on.
Let's do a little bit of healing.
Try this.
Whoops, that was not what I wanted to drink.
Prepare
Oh well.
yourself.
Cyrus, you can kill him, right? With a fireball?
A great inferno to scorch.
Oh, not quite. He shifts his defenses. He stabs me. But we already know what his weaknesses are. I surrender of mercy. I don't trust that.
Rain and arrows up on them.
There we are, down to 2. We can break him on 2. Yeah,
What is the logical course of action?
with a little, just a little holy light tap.
Sacred light to chase the darkness.
No surrender for you, buddy. I know what you're up to.
Here goes nothing.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Here goes nothing. Let's get down to work. Don't get carried away.
Wind magic. There we go. There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Tough fight. Tough fight. We got a spear, though. Gunnerk. The bleeding. Yeah, you're all hurt. Didn't fully heal. So, Alphen, you gonna tend to him as well now? Or what's the plan?
Oh,
Thank the gods he's still breathing. Sit tight now.
That'll do her.
You get him someplace dry and treat the wound properly. Yeah, but what are you going to do about him? Apparently, apothecaries do play God, and they decide who lives and who will die. A few days later. I'm assuming Alphen left the guy there.
But that's wonderful.
Oh, Timothy, bless me. My dearest Timothy, I promise I'll never let you go. Ever, ever, ever again. It's gonna be weird, but that's how life is gonna be.
Mother.
Oh, my beloved smother.
Huh?
Who was that man? Not Batman. He's not actually a doctor. Of all the things Batman's good at, probably wouldn't be that great in a hospital, actually. In southeast out of town. Well, first of all, I am definitely going to hit this in. Oh! That was a fight. That was a good fight. So you're leaving this place.
That's right.
Those who are sick are now well. My work here is done.
Sure.
You know,
By saving a robber's life, I put an innocent boys in danger. In the end, I gave in. You didn't put him in danger. That kid got stabbed. As you bleed my own hands. If I had to do over it, what could I have done different? Was I too naive to do what I did? My mind goes in circles, and I still can't find the answer. Life is nothing but a series of choices. Our job is the same. We have to decide what's worth keeping and what should be thrown away. You made a poor choice. It's that simple. There was a time when I was as indiscriminate as you.
It was 10 years ago when I started practicing my craft. I was living with my wife in a tiny village. One day, a wanted criminal came to our home. He had evaded his captors, but at great cost. His wounds were dire. I knew what he was, and still I took him into my home and tended to him. I believed, much like you do, that every life was worth saving. With each passing day, his condition improved. I was filled with pride for my skills, and joy for my patient's recovery.
Oh, and then he's gonna kill the wife, isn't he?
One day, I went off into the woods to gather ingredients for a potion. I returned to find my wife on the floor, unrecognizable.
Oh, not just
in a
killed.
pool of her own blood.
Wow, that guy is a monster.
I had no choice but to accept the truth. I saved the wrong life. I left my village behind and wandered from town to town. Ever since then, I treat only those I choose to treat. And save only those lives that deserve to be saved. Those hands of yours can shape the world. Think before you use them.
It's true. Every life saved will have an
There was another
impact,
who practiced his craft
and
the way
every
you do.
who does not, will also. Every life that is not saved will also change the future.
I just don't know. I still don't have the answer.
It's hard one to decide, especially since there's no middle ground of doctor him and get the police.
If you're out there, can you send me some kind of message? Anything at all.
And so Alphen left Saint's Bridge behind, his heart, once brimming with confidence, weighing heavy and hollow in his chest. Was I wrong to believe what I believed? What would you have done? He called out to the man who once saved him, but to no avail. His steps unsure, he set out for Orwell in the Cliftlands. Oh, well, that's the thing, all right. Which means it's time for our next journey. Let's see, 36. 38. 34. Alright, looks like we're going to do Tessa's then. Which means I got to change my party. We're going to Victor's Hollow again. Speaking of, hey Tressa, we happen to need you. Change party. So we'll swap Tress in for Alphen. And at the start, I need Ophelia and Therion. I don't know. I think there's interesting questions to be had, like in terms of this, because obviously, to some degree, we give certain people the authority to kill, right? Police officers, for example, soldiers, again, they have the authority to make those things. Obviously, in a wartime situation, triage doctors. There's limited time, limited supplies, limited manpower. The demand can exceed what they can do, and they have to make choices. So in some ways, a traveling doctor, same thing. They have a choice to make. But on the other hand, what is it? The Hippocratic Oath is to do no harm, I believe. I don't think it's help everybody. It's two different things. And depending on how you want to look at do no harm, helping the wrong people only causes harm. Alright, let's give them some more Jorbs. Equipment. So one of the things I picked up was specifically this platinum armor, because we noticed, of course, that guy launched only physical attacks. So that extra 103 points of physical defense. That pays off. To Victor's Hall. During the Merchant's Fair, you head to Victor's Hollow to find an item worthy of the auction. Then you make your way to one of the shops. Oh, Tressa. The story so far. In Quarrycrest, Tressa met a fellow merchant named Ali. He told her of the Merchant's Fair in Grandport, where the greatest treasures in the realm are put to auction. And so Tressa vowed to find a worthy treasure, hoping to prove herself a merchant worthy of respect and renown. So it was that the two promised to reunite at the fair. Alright. Update her notebook. On my way to the Merchant's Fair in Grandport. A treasure worthy of the auction. Victor's Hollow to find one. This book found what he was looking for here. Hopefully I'll be as lucky as he was. Alright. Time to use the power of being a merchant.
All right.
Oh? Could you tell me about this map? Found a storehouse and thought about throwing out at first. Figured I could make at least a few leaves off it this way.
Oh?
Let's rejoin. It smells of the sea. This map was very special to the one who drew it. Gonna buy the map?
Oh.
Strange characters on the map. Alright. My dearest friend, here lies my most precious treasure, Balthazar. Yes.
Ah!
Balthazar? The dread pirate Balthazar of the Eastern Seas? This is his treasure map.
Yes.
Give me that. Yeah, you should have bought that before you started to reveal all those things, Tressa. Just keep this between us, young lady. Here, I'll even give you some candy. I mean, she's 18. I know, I'm not sure about that one either, but that was your fault. Tressa, you had a great option there. But that's a goof on you. Tressa, whatever could this pirate treasure be? Be amazing, putting your faith in that ancient map, saving the high seas, braving tempests and storms. Oh, what an adventure that would be! Why, just a gets my heart all aflutter. Phyllis, you have the spirit of adventure in you too. Oh, how I yearn for the romance of the open seas. As a small girl, I'd often watch the boys playing at pirates. Oh, I used to play at pirates too. Captain Tressa, scourge of the seas. I want us another day, another treasure. Not a bad motto. At times, sometimes the boys would break into tears and run home. Yes, I can see that too.
Hello.
It disappeared. Missing Ellie. All right.
Phew. Time for a break.
Go in her diary. Read her notebook. In this world, there are countless treasures. But only one is precious to me, and I'll journey on until I find it. Well, well, well.
Hello there.
Aren't you a little far from the ocean, Captain Leon?
Mr. Leon!
I should be asking you the same. Don't tell me you ran away from home. No, not quite. I just decided it was time I saw the world. And I have the notebook you gave me to thank for it.
Oh.
Ha! Thank yourself for choosing it, lass. Sink me. I'm ready to rake a grave of me hammock.
Hello.
Oi, ain't ye.
What?
Nick and Knack.
You ninny?
It's Mick and Mac, you burn-brained ninny. Arr, we're pirates. You're that kid what give us the lashing back in dripple slime. It's Ripple Tide. Did you two learn your lesson yet?
Mick.
That's quite enough.
Captain!
Apologies, Captain. Captain? Aye, our pioneer days are behind us. We'd be working under a different flag now.
Got that right!
That day opened our eyes to the true greatness of Captain. Oh, Leon Bastral. Now we'd be having the honor of calling him our Captain.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Well,
As am I. They've been doing well under my command thus far, but still have a ways to go.
All right.
Right you are, Captain. Now look alive. You haven't drowned Dodo. There's work to be done. So, lass, how do your travels fare?
Well,
She's learning as she goes. Has a goal. Ooh, something so incredible. The Persian fair. Maybe Leon knows something about that.
you don't say.
And what exactly is it that you've deemed worthy of the auction? Yeah, still waiting for me to find it. A yet undiscovered treasure, I see. Then I wish you all the best in your search, lass.
thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Leon. By the way, what brings you to Victor's Hollow? It's the home of an old friend. Passed away around this time of year, so I decided to pay him a visit.
Oh,
Were you too close?
Aye.
Aye, Balthazar and I were like brothers!
oh,
Wait a minute, Balthazar? We just heard that name. Which Balthazar, lass? The Balthazar who drew the map I found earlier.
Could it be?
That may just be one of the same. Could you show me where you found it?
yes. Hey,
It's me again.
Welcome.
Just managed to keep the you-know-what a secret in the meantime? Well, no.
I'm sorry.
What do we have here?
Pardon the intrusion, but I heard you might possess a map belonging to Balthazar. Who are ye? Captain Leon Bastral.
Ah!
Scourge of the Seas? I don't believe it, but there's no mistaking that blue spear. Heard of all about you and your famous words. What were they again? Strong take while the weak quake? Those are words best forgotten, sir.
This is...
Deep fool, I know you're just here to loot my store. I can assure you, I came for no such reason. I cast aside that lifestyle long ago. It certainly looks like one of Balthazar's works. You don't plan to steal it, do you? Huh. Well, I'm confused. Was the great pirates Leon and Balthazar being friends really were true?
Huh?
Hey, it sounds different.
I beg your pardon.
As close as the stories say, then I'm sure you'd do anything to have this map, am I right?
But...
It's precious. Well, I mean, you don't have to lie, buddy. You're an antique dealer.
What?
Yeah, he was just going to throw it away. But again, when you learn the value of something is different, you're allowed to change the price of it. You're truly the Leon Bastral, but I'm certain you're well versed in the treasures of the realm.
You see...
But a lowly merchant, you see. Nothing in comparison to your grandeur. There's one thing we have in common, a desire for certain treasure. Have you heard of Edbart's shield? It's from the king of Farian. The shield is said to be impenetrable. Check leads to the tragic fall of the kingdom. Man, kingdoms just keep falling around here, don't they? Well, this very town as of late. Both the fabled pirate and a fabled treasure in Victor's Hall at the same time. If you happen to cross it somewhere, I'd happy to trade for the map. I mean, you can't say that, Tressa. You don't know how he got his hands on it. He may have legitimately acquired it. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you are mistaken.
Till we meet again.
Thank you for showing me the map, and my apologies for taking so much of your time.
Hey.
Just gonna leave without your friend's keepsake?
Aye.
That map is not mine to take. I shall take my leave, lass. I'd like to celebrate his life with a drink tonight.
Aww.
Says he doesn't need it, but I think a memento like that is best kept in a friend's hands. I'll find a way to get it to him. Oh, no, that's not how you open up, Tressa. You should be like, that's too bad. Looks like he's uninterested. Well, I mean, Edbart's shield is a bit much, but I'd be willing to take that map off your hands for perhaps a smaller fee. Bad merchant girl, bad. Alright. Let's do our travel banter, and then we'll take a break. Mr. Therion. You really want that map, don't you? I do for Mr. Leon's sake. I could steal it for you, you know. I'd rather you didn't. I can handle this myself. He wants to trade, and he'll have it. That's what I do best. I'll show him who's the best merchant around by getting him exactly what he wants. Thought I'd act the gallant type, but clearly your lady prefers the leading role. I can call myself a real merchant if I refuse this challenge. How indeed. Alright. And there's the save point. So thank you all for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed. The comments and those sorts of things really do help. And if you're feeling very generous, of course, you can always follow me on Twitter or support me on Patreon. And I will see you all more soon for more. Yeah.